Why is that person in your thoughts? Welcome once again to this channel of light and learning. The message from the angels for you today comes from Archangel Jeremiel, and it asks, why is that person in your thoughts? As a token of gratitude, if you share this video on your groups and social networks, you can leave your name in the comments at the end, and I will pray for you in my prayers. My beloved, your mind is constantly filled with thoughts about a specific person. There are days when you can't stop thinking about that person, and it becomes obsessive. These compulsive thoughts revolving around a person in your head without rest have a spiritual significance that you must recognize. Perhaps the answer you are about to receive right now is not what you expected, not what you desire, or not what you like the most, but it is what you need to receive. Remember that nothing happens by chance, everything in the universe happens for a reason. Therefore, your thoughts also occur for a reason. You must learn to wisely interpret your thoughts and not be guided by what the voice of the ego constantly tells you. When you constantly think about a person, two things can happen. You may be in love with that person, but you need to look within yourself to see what feeling that thought produces in you. Sometimes, human beings confuse infatuation with an attempt to fill voids or cover up deficiencies. If that person occupies your thoughts but doesn't harm you or cause you pain, but simply brings you calm and mental peace, it's okay. But if that person constantly enters your thoughts in a way that makes you feel angry, frustrated, scared, or indecisive, something is happening within you that you are ignoring. Your egoic mind is leading you to focus your thoughts on other people to distract you from what is truly important, to distract you from yourself. Remember that everything you think, you manifest. However, you cannot control the behavior of others. What is meant for you will come, what needs to come will come at the right and exact time. You should not despair or try to control things that are beyond your reach. Understand that your mind tends to distort reality, and not everything you believe is true. The human mind is filled with negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that you have developed through growing up in society, your own fears, and experiences. But you have the opportunity to change and overcome them. If a person is constantly on your mind and prevents you from thinking clearly, causing you anguish, you must understand that you are attracting that disturbance. You are not attracting the person who is in your thoughts. You are attracting a vibration of distress and stress. You are manifesting through your thoughts the same unease that this person causes you. It may be difficult to see, but thanks to your level of consciousness and your connection with your inner self, you can distinguish between what is a sign and what is a mental loop of negative thoughts. People are essentially energy, and energy can reach you in many forms and manifest in many ways. But one of the most powerful ways is through thought, and you already know this. But today, you must make an effort to go beyond that. If you want to control what you are manifesting and attracting in your life, you have to control your mind and your thoughts. However, you can only do this if you understand the reason behind your thoughts. Nothing happens by chance, my beloved, everything has a cause and a consequence. If someone is constantly on your mind, it's for a reason, it's not a coincidence. When someone sporadically enters your thoughts, it may be a sign that you need to contact that person. But when someone is in your head to the extent that it occupies your mind constantly, you need to look within to understand why this is happening. Understand that the human mind is complex and sometimes difficult to decipher. But you can do it. Every thought produces a series of emotions and sensations within you. That's where you need to look when that person appears in your mind. What sensation does it produce? Does it bring you calm and peace, or does it bring insecurity and discomfort? When people love each other, whether in friendship, romantic relationships, or within a family, they often think about each other as a way to stay connected. But those thoughts always fill you with more love and peace. However, when those thoughts lead you to a state of anxiety or depression, something is happening within you that you need to address. You are placing your focus in the wrong place because that's what the voice of the ego is telling you. It tells you to focus on that person and to think about them constantly. But those thoughts won't lead you anywhere other than into a downward spiral that lowers your energetic vibration and frequency. This happens, my beloved, when you have given another person the power to inhabit your mind, to determine your happiness and well-being. Human society taught you that others would come to make you happy, that you would find someone who would give meaning to your existence and well-being. But that's not true. It's not reality. It's much easier to make others responsible for your happiness and well-being than to accept responsibility for them yourself. I know it's tough to hear this, but remember that nothing happens by chance. You are hearing the message you need to hear, my beloved. Your intuition does not fail, and you have come here for a reason. When someone is in your thoughts but doesn't disturb you or upset your balance, there's no problem. But when those thoughts come to make you fall, to make you desperate, impatient, waiting for something to happen, you have to make a decision. And that decision is not easy, but you have to take responsibility for yourself. If you expect others to come and solve your problems and give you happiness, you will never achieve it. You are wise and valuable enough by yourself. Your spiritual nature allows you to receive assistance from the beings of light whenever you need it. So, you can turn to that nature to ask for mental clarity, inner peace, and the calm you need. Understand, my beloved, that the power of attraction and manifestation is also energy. What you are attracting right now is happening within you. Therefore, if you are constantly thinking about a person but those thoughts make you feel uncomfortable, you are attracting more discomfort into your life. Stop placing so many expectations on other people and focus on the love of your life, which is yourself. From the moment your existence began, you were blessed with love, the unconditional love of the universe. That divine flame, that divine presence, is within your heart, and no one or nothing can extinguish it. Why would you need another love to be happy? You are already complete by yourself. Everything else is accessory. When you are well with yourself, when you are aware that you can find happiness by yourself, and that things will come, but you won't stake your life on them. You won't grant anyone or anything the power to control your life, to determine your happiness or your mood, because you are the owner and the only responsible one for your life. I know this is not what you were expecting to hear, my beloved, and you may have been hoping for a different kind of response. But I tell you with all my love and understanding that what you wish to hear was the easiest but also the most harmful to you. Open your eyes and your heart to understand that there are other possibilities, that your life does not begin or end with another person, but with yourself. The process of conquering self-love, love for yourself, will be one of the hardest and most challenging you face in this life, but it will also be the most valuable, the one that will awaken you and elevate your consciousness. It will also be the process that allows you to achieve happiness, because you will understand that external circumstances do not influence your happiness. You, yourself, influence it. Perhaps your mind has been too occupied all this time, but you must realize that it hasn't been leading you to the right place. You must regain control, and to do that, you must take action. Fill your daily life with tasks that contribute to your well-being. Engage in activities that make you feel good, things that connect you with your inner self. You can meditate, pray, go for walks. Being near people who raise your vibration can help, but there will be times when you also need to be alone, my beloved. Take care of yourself, your nutrition, and get proper rest, because all of this will provide you with the necessary energy to break free from this thought that is harming you. When you take care of yourself, you raise your energy and vibration, and you will automatically start feeling better. Your mood and mental state will improve. Trust that this storm in your mind will pass and that everything happens for a reason. When you have overcome it, you will have learned a valuable lesson that you will never forget in your life, and you will have conquered self-love. Understand that all the time and energy you are investing in another person should be invested in yourself. Think for a moment, how would your life have changed if you had given yourself the same value you have given to others? If you had invested as much time and effort in yourself as you have in others? It's never too late to start. The time has come to integrate this teaching, to awaken your consciousness and direct it towards the greatest love of your life, which is yourself. Illuminate your soul and your heart so that you can recover from this reality check. But understand that this is what you needed, my beloved. Perhaps you were hoping to hear a response that would provide instant happiness, but that happiness wouldn't be genuine. It would only satisfy your ego, not your true self. The response you have received now nourishes your soul and contributes to your personal and spiritual development. I acknowledge the courage you have to face this truth, and I recognize this great achievement that you have started today. Keep moving forward, because you have started to pave the right path. I will take your hand and accompany you. I love you. As with all channelings, you should listen to or read this channeling with Archangel Jeremiel more than once to integrate its teachings. Today, your angel tells you, understand that you cannot control the behavior or thoughts of others. There will be things you don't like, but you must accept them. You can advise someone, but you cannot force them to act as you wish them to. Understand that each person has their own path and must develop autonomously. Message from Archangel Gabriel: don't stop doing your daily decrees to raise your vibration, your mental state, and transmute your karma. Remember that the power to create is within you, and decrees are a very powerful exercise to activate this power of creation. Message from Archangel Michael: changes are happening in your life. If better times come, your light shines with a beautiful light, and nothing and no one can extinguish it because it is completely protected. There are souls around you who need your light because they cannot shine on their own, but you will not be allowed to be left without energy or power because I protect you. See you on the path. Just love. Follow this daily spiritual teaching. Decree of Archangel Zaquiel to transmute karma. The purifying violet flame envelopes my body and my life, transmuting everything contrary to the light of God. Thank you, beloved Zaquiel. You can perform this decree for 3 days. Today's angelic numerical sequence: 6,565 new cycles of abundance and prosperity are opening today. The doors that remain closed are now open forever. New beginnings and opportunities come to me. I declare aloud, I am transformation. What does my angel want from me today? All creation begins with a thought, and thought drives the power of creation in words. Words and thoughts are the same source of creation. They are the ultimate expression of divine creation. Your guardian angel wants you to pay attention to your words and thoughts today. Keep working on your spiritual development to control your mind, because through thought and speech, you are creating your reality, and that reality can be light if you work to make it light. Affirm with me this divine decree for today. I acknowledge the power of creation that resides in words. This is the interpretation your guardian angel provides for today's gospel, which says, "And God said, let there be light, and there was light." Genesis 1 verse 3. The message from your angel today is that the keyword and the angelic guidance are new methods you will find today to solve issues that were causing you discomfort in your daily life. There were small things that bothered you and to which you didn't pay much attention, but they ended up affecting your mood. Today, you will find new ways to resolve these minor issues, and this will make you feel much calmer. Your angel also says that in the coming days, you will be required to make important decisions. You should not doubt your abilities. Connect with your inner voice to be guided correctly and follow your intuition. Trust that you will make the right decision and that the universe will show you the way when you remain attentive with your senses awake. Life is about making decisions, and you are making them at every moment. This time, you will have much more wisdom and a high level of spiritual development. Therefore, you have nothing to fear. Your angel also advises you to be careful with the way you express yourself. The atmosphere around you may be a bit tense in these days, and your behavior should lead to harmony. Do not allow yourself to be involved in discussions and uncomfortable conversations that lead nowhere because you didn't think things through. Speak clearly but responsibly, both in your words and behavior. It is essential to stay focused on your goals. Laziness can lead you to neglect yourself and invest your time in unimportant matters. Pay close attention to laziness today and overcome it. It's not about being too demanding on yourself, but rather about becoming aware of where you invest your time and energy. The same kind of things you focus on will attract to you. Today, the angelic influences are also related to your health. They will help you restore and rejuvenate your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional health. Make use of these influences to activate your healing power, connect with the energy of perfect health, and renew your energies. Furthermore, your angel tells you that you are facing a challenge in your family life, and you need to change your perspective. You have been overly negative, and you must stop dwelling on those negative thoughts. Your angel helps and supports you today in changing your negative mindset into a positive one. Finally, the angelic tip for today, given by your angel, is to place your right hand on your heart and repeat this positive affirmation 3 times to transform your consciousness. I am aware of my power, my strengths, and my light. And now, in response to Archangel Jeremiel's question, do you understand why that person is always on your mind? I invite you to leave a comment. Sending you light-filled hugs for your soul, and may today be full of blessings for you and your loved ones. Until tomorrow.